So today I'm going to talk about the holy grail of parenting. What is that secret that is going to help you to be a better parent and is going to make parenting easier for you? And it's very, very simple, but it's also very, very difficult. And the holy grail is keeping your cool. So staying calm. Those trigger situations where the children are arguing in the car when you're driving, when you've said no 15 times and they're still pushing all your buttons. The secret, the absolute thing that will help you is to stay calm, keep your cool. Now, I know that is very, very much easier said than done. But the reason that it's important is because as soon as you start to lose your cool, lose your composure, lose your temper, children pick up then that the adults in their life are no longer in control of the situation. And as much as we think children don't like adults being in charge, and they'll tell you, no, we don't want the adults to be in charge, they do like adults to be in charge of a situation and in control of a situation. So although you think, oh, they've done this and this is making me lose my temper, this is what they want, they don't want that. They want calm, consistent adults in their lives. And this little tip is just something that I do to help myself to keep cool, keep my calm. And it's just kind of those anger management strategies that we talk about and we use with children. Can be counting to 10. So I imagine I'm at the sink washing up, the children are on at me, and I will just calmly in my head count to 10, a few deep breaths, and just let that situation where you're bubbling just come down. Another really effective strategy is to use a mantra. So it's just giving yourself a little bit of a pep talk, talking to yourself, saying a phrase that really works for me is saying something like, I am the adult. Because as much as you want to get into an argument with your child, if you remember that you're the adult, you've made the decision, you've made the choices, you don't need to argue your point with them or to say it again, I'm the adult. Another really, really useful little phrase that I found, especially when I had small babies, really challenging sometimes when they won't sleep, when they're crying, when you're pushing the buggy and they're crying, and then you've got to take them out of the buggy and carry them because they won't stop crying and it's raining. Any of those sort of really awkward, difficult parenting situations with a small baby, I used to say to myself, this phase will pass. Because as you know, and it's really hard when you're in that moment, but as any parent will know, that you move on. And I'm not saying the next phase is any easier, but the phase that you're currently in where they are refusing to do what you want them to do, it will pass. And whether that is putting their shoes on or having the car seat done up or eating the dinner you've prepared, it will pass. So sometimes just the mantra of this phase will pass can really help you. Okay, so a few little tips. The holy grail of parenting, keep your cool. And I've also got another video that is called Repair and Restore, and that is for when you don't keep your cool, and we all do that. Sometimes those triggers are just too much, and often it's not just the children, it's work, other things, family on top of you, bubbling it all up, and the children can just sometimes be the trigger. So if you do lose it and you lose your temper, you end up shouting at your children, we can do an activity called Repair and Restore.